Good morning, everybody. If you'd like to gather around, we'll get started our program.
You guys are looking right into the sun, aren't you? It's okay if you do this.
You could do this.
That's what we do. Or this. Or that. Or this.
Or I saw a raccoon over there.
Okay.
You could do this.
No, those are binoculars.
Well, welcome everybody to the Butterfield Stage Park Playground reopening. And what a perfect morning. You know, it was a little cloudy, a little colder. I even had a jacket on not that long ago, and right now it just feels perfect. A perfect day to play too, right? And we brought some play experts to be here with us today. So I would like to welcome really our special guests, our second graders from Crown Hill Elementary, and give them a big hand. So we're so lucky to live in a place like Temecula where there's a priority on families and with that, on kids. And so recently we've been able to do some wonderful things to improve some parks. And so obviously here today, we're here to see one of those new improvements made. And you guys are going to see going forward, and it will be smart for you to talk to people from the city or look around, ask your parents, you know, I heard there's some new playgrounds. And this is just one of those. So we have this new playground with this exciting theme of a tree house and outdoors. And it's a place to, of course, play, but also to learn. So when you get a chance in just a little while, with your teacher's directions, you'll be able to come over and see some things that you can learn about over here. I saw some things to learn about how leaves work and butterflies and mushrooms. But of course, there'll be time to check out the new playground. I'd also like to welcome some honored guests. We have Miles Harvey here, who was part of designing, and he's a playologist. Miles, right over here. Thank you, Miles. And from the company that made this happen, a company called Great Western, and his name is Tyler Kyriopoulos, right over here by Miles. And from our city, we have our mayor, Marion Edwards, right here. Our Councilman Matt Ron, Councilman Jeff Comachero, and Councilman Stu Stewart, and various other very important people. Oh, well, by the way, my name is Dale Borgeson. I'm a Recreation and Community Services Commissioner, and you guys might be interested. Yeah. I'm sorry, Aaron Adams, our city manager. Yeah, behind me. But you guys, I was a third grade teacher for a long time in a school very close to you. Have you ever heard of Vintage Hill School? Yeah, you know that school, some of you? Yeah, well, it's sort of your neighbor school, not far away. And I taught third grade there for a long time, but now I get to do fun things with the city. So even though I miss being with kids, I still get to be doing recreation-related things, and it's really an honor to be able to be here and get this thing started for us and host it. Have any of you guys, and now this would be a harder question for the adults, I expect it to be easier for the students. Have you ever heard of an author and an illustrator named Shel Silverstein? You have? Marion, there's a lively act. You guys go ahead and you can just, now you don't get to do this very often, because usually we call on you individually, but it's okay to call out the name of a book by Shel Silverstein if you know it. Say it out loud.
The Giving Tree!
Yes, The Giving Tree. And Marianne, you said a light in the attic. Where the Sidewalk Ends, that's actually my personal favorite. What? Wow, okay. Yeah, no, actually not, because Shel is also retired. The Missing Piece, was that any of the teachers or parents? Yeah, okay. Well, anyway, I thought when I was going to get a chance to talk to you today about a tree house I thought, oh my gosh, for sure, Shel Silverstein. No question at all. He will have tapped into that. And he wrote a nice little short poem about a tree house. So here it is for you. A tree house, a free house, a secret you and me house, a high up in the leafy branches, cozy as can be house. A street house? A neat house? Be sure and wipe your feet house? It's not my kind of house at all. Let's go live in a tree house. And that is what I think you guys are gonna do. You're gonna use your imaginations. When you get to go in this tree house or other tree houses maybe you're fortunate to go in, people just love tree houses. They love to be there and use their imagination and turn this tree house into a rocket ship or a time machine. Even adults love tree houses. Sometimes they even build them to live in for their own house. Wouldn't that be fun? That would be very different than your house you have today, right? Well, this tree house is yours. It was built for you by the city, and I hope you make time to come over here frequently and bring your brothers and sisters and your parents and whomever you can and enjoy this tree house often. We're going to now do the Pledge of Allegiance, and we've got some representatives from your school to join us. So you guys, we can do it actually right there where you are. And well, why don't you come over here behind me and let's see if we can pick you up on the microphone.
No, that was the way.
Right over here, he does. You have to be loud for the microphone. You guys know what to start.
Please stand. Hats off. Right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, everyone. Excellent job by our student leaders. Next, I would like to invite our mayor, Marion Edwards, to come up and say a few things. You guys can go ahead and have a seat right now. Relax for a few minutes. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. B. Well, it is a beautiful day in Temecula, and look at the view out here. It's amazing, isn't it? Of course, you guys have a pretty good view from your school too, don't you? Did you walk over here? Oh, what a great day for a walk. You know what? I'm really gonna want to go down that big slide. Do you think I wore the right shoes?
Yeah.
No.
Good enough.
Do you think that's gonna stop me? No. So, how many of you live pretty close to this park? Oh, that's awesome. Do you think you can come over here and play? Do you think you can come over here and have a birthday party?
Yeah.
Do you think you can come over here and eat lunch?
Yeah.
Or breakfast? I think that's awesome. So I want you all to have a great time today if you get a few minutes to play, and I want you to enjoy this park. And how many of you are going to bring your folks back to the park and your family? Yeah, that's what we want. We want to see these parks full, have fun. It's going to be a wonderful, wonderful exploration day in the treehouse. And Mr. B, I think it'd be pretty cool to live in just the treehouse part. I mean, I know I can make it a rocket ship or a time machine, but I think it's pretty cool as a treehouse too. So I'm going to go there first. So have a great day today, you guys, okay? And thanks for coming, moms, teachers, room parents.
So you guys, the next thing that we're going to do is a Jeff. Oh, thank you. Yes, Jeff Comachero, would you like to share something too? Are you a Treehouse fan?
I love treehouses. Thank you, thank you, Dale. I'm going to first of all, for all you kids, welcome. It's so neat. We've dedicated so many parks in this city, and it's only been on a few occasions when we've had the pleasure of having you, who will actually use this equipment, come here and help us dedicate it. So thank you all for being here. But I want to talk to the older folks for a minute, not nearly as old as I am, but almost. And especially my colleagues on the city council who are all here today, except for Mike Nagar, who couldn't make it. particularly my colleague who served with me on the, still serves with me on the Parks Committee, Stu Stewart, and everybody was so interested when we first put forward the idea that if we need to refurbish a lot of our parks, because we've been doing this a while and they're getting old, some of them, why not do it with some innovation? Why not be creative? When you look around parks in our own city, but just about any city, you kind of tend to see the same tot lot with the same equipment. Maybe the colors are different or a little of the components may be different. But we decided to theme about half of the parks that we have in our city. We have 41, right, Mayor? Yes. 41. And we're going to start today. This is the very first one. We have 4 more that will be done within the next couple of months. And over the next several years, we'll be redoing 20 of them with all different themes. And it's amazing some of the things that we've been able to do. So today it's a tree house. Tomorrow it's going to be, well, not tomorrow literally, but we have a pirate ship, we have planes and military stuff. We're really doing a lot of fun things, so you have a lot to look forward to. And I know it'll be hard for you guys to come out and see all the other ones because you'll probably be in class. But if you could convince, no, never mind. Anyway, this is your park, guys, so make sure you use it, have a good time, be safe, and thanks again for being here.
So you guys, our next step in our grand reopening of the park is to have what people do when they're opening something special, and that's a ribbon cutting ceremony. Have you ever seen that before? Yeah. Well, wait till you see the scissors that are used for this ribbon cutting ceremony. They are not your average school student pair of scissors, not even a teacher's pair. Or a barber's pair. Right. But they will do the job nevertheless. So what we're going to ask all of us to do, you guys are going to wait for directions from your teacher, and then we will come over and you'll be able to witness the actual moment of the opening of this park. And then soon after, your teachers will give you more direction to get a chance to try it out. So teachers, we'll leave it to you. We'll move our group right over here behind me into this area near the ribbon. Thank you.
Okay, looking here. 1, 2, 3.